ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਜੀ। ਇਸ ਸਪੈਸ਼ਲ ਸ਼ੋ ਸਿੱਖ ਚੈਨਲ ਤੇ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਵਿਊਅਰਸ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਨਿੱਘਾ ਸਵਾਗਤ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ। ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਜੁੜੇ ਹੋਏ ਨੇ ਇੱਕ ਵੈਰੀ ਸਪੈਸ਼ਲ ਗੈਸਟ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਵਾਸਤੇ 2019 ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਿ 550ਵਾਂ ਗੁਰਪੁਰਬ ਵੀ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ, ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਲੱਕੀ ਈਅਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਬਿਕਾਜ਼ ਹੀ ਹੈਜ਼ ਵਨ ਦ MBE ਮੈਡਲ ਦਿਸ ਈਅਰ। ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਮੈਂ ਮਿਸਟਰ ਆਗਿਆ ਪਾਲ ਸਿੰਘ ਘੁੰਮਣ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਹੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹਾਂ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ UK ਫਾਇਰ ਫਾਈਟਰ ਸਰਵਿਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ ਤੇ UK ਇੰਟਰਨੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਸਰਚ ਐਂਡ ਰੈਸਕਿਊ ਟੀਮ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਵੀ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਆਲ ਓਵਰ ਦ ਵਰਲਡ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਕਾਫੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਚੈਰਿਟੀ ਪ੍ਰੋਜੈਕਟਸ ਵੀ ਚੱਲ ਰਹੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਰੈਸਕਿਊ ਮਿਸ਼ਨਸ ਵੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਾਫੀ ਕੀਤੇ ਨੇ। ਆਓ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਫਤਿਹ ਬੁਲਾਉਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਅੱਜ ਮਿਸਟਰ ਆਗਿਆ ਪਾਲ ਸਿੰਘ ਘੁੰਮਣ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਜੀ। ਹਾਊ ਆਰ ਯੂ ਡੂਇੰਗ ਟੁਡੇ?
ਫੀਲਿੰਗ ਵੈਰੀ ਗੁੱਡ, ਬਹੁਤ ਖੁਸ਼ ਹਾਂ ਮੈਂ।
ਸਾਡੇ ਤੋਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਪ੍ਰਾਊਡ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣੇ ਆ ਬਿਕਾਜ਼ ਇੱਕ ਤਾਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਹੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਸੈਲੀਬ੍ਰੇਟਰੀ ਈਅਰ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ ਪੂਰੀ ਸਿੱਖ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ 550ਵਾਂ ਗੁਰਪੁਰਬ ਮਨਾ ਰਹੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਹਾਂ। 550ਵੇਂ ਕਰਕੇ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਿੱਖ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਆ UK ਦੀ, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਾਫੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਹਾਈਲਾਈਟ ਹੋਏ ਹੈਗੇ ਹਾਂ, ਕਾਫੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਅਟੈਂਸ਼ਨ ਆਏ ਹੈਗੇ ਹਾਂ, ਮੇਨ ਸਟ੍ਰੀਮ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਅਟੈਂਸ਼ਨ ਆ ਬਿਕਾਜ਼ ਆਫ ਦ 550 ਬਿਕਾਜ਼ ਇਟਸ ਸੱਚ ਅ ਹਿਸਟੋਰਿਕ ਇਵੈਂਟ ਫॉर ਆਰ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ। ਸਿੱਖ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਕਾਫੀ ਸੈਂਟਰ ਸਟੇਜ ਤੇ ਆ ਗਈ ਆ ਬਿਕਾਜ਼ ਆਫ 550 ਬਟ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਚਾਰ ਚੰਨ ਹੋਰ ਲਾਤੇ ਨੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਇਸ ਮੈਡਲ ਦੇ ਰਾਹੀਂ ਬਿਕਾਜ਼ ਜਦੋਂ ਮੇਨ ਸਟ੍ਰੀਮ ਮੈਡਲ ਕੋਈ ਆਪਣਾ ਸਿੱਖ ਪਰਸਨ ਜਿੱਤਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ, ਉਹ ਪੂਰੀ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਨੂੰ ਰਿਪਰੈਜ਼ੈਂਟ ਕਰਦਾ ਆ। ਤੇ ਯੂ ਨੋ ਵੈਨ ਪੀਪਲ ਗੈਟ ਟੂ ਨੋ ਯੋਰ ਨੇਮ ਐਂਡ ਦੇ ਗੋ ਐਂਡ ਸਰਚ ਅਬਾਊਟ ਯੂ ਵਟ ਯੂ ਹੈਵ ਡਨ ਔਰ ਹੀ ਇਜ਼ ਅ ਸਿੱਖ UK ਫਾਇਰ ਫਾਈਟਰਸ ਪਰਸਨ, ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਪੂਰੀ ਕੌਮ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਆ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਰੈਕਗਨੀਸ਼ਨ ਮਿਲਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ। ਸੋ ਫॉर दैट ਵੀ ਵੁੱਡ ਲਾਈਕ ਟੂ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਸੋਹਣੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇੰਨਾ ਵਧੀਆ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, such a humble work that you do, ਉਹਦੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ you have made us all proud.
Thank you very much for those very, very kind words. Sikh Channel has always supported myself in any of my charity works, but मैं बहुत proud ਹਾਂ Guru Nanak ਦਾ 550th year, and on 550th we should remember Guru Nanak ਦਾ message ਕੀ ਸੀਗਾ। ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਐਂਡ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਦਾ ਮੈਸੇਜ ਹੈਗਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰਨੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਆ। ਵੀ ਸ਼ੁੱਡ ਬੀ ਟ੍ਰੀਟਿੰਗ ਐਵਰੀਬਾਡੀ ਇਜ਼ ਇਕੁਅਲ, ਮੈਨਕਾਈਂਡ ਇੱਕੋ ਹੀ ਆ, ਐਂਡ ਆਪਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਦੂਜੇ ਦੀ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਕਰਕੇ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਵਧਾਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ। ਹਾਂਜੀ, so I'm very, very proud that on Guru Nanak's 550th year I've had the opportunity and I've been awarded an MBE in the Queen's New Year Honours List, and ਕੱਲ੍ਹ ਹੀ ਮੈਂ ਗਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ Buckingham Palace to receive my medal from His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales.
ਜੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਕੱਲੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀਗੇ, ਸਾਡੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਪੂਰੀ ਸਿੱਖ ਚੈਨਲ ਦੀ ਟੀਮ, ਸਾਡੇ ਜਿੰਨੇ ਵੀ ਸਰੋਤੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਸੀਗੇ, ਪੂਰੀ ਸਿੱਖ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸੀਗੀ ਉਹ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਸੀ ਤੇ ਆਫ ਕੋਰਸ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਫੈਮਿਲੀ ਸੀਗੀ ਉਹ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਸੀਗੀ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੱਸੋ ਕਿ family ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੁਣ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਦਾ ਮਾਹੌਲ like is it like a party time now?
My family is very, very, very happy. Yeah. Me, I'm keeping my feet on the ground ਕਰਕੇ ਮੈਂ ਇਦਾਂ ਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਬੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸ਼ੋਅ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਲਾ। ਹਾਂ, ਬਟ ਬੱਚੇ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਆ, ਫੈਮਿਲੀ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਆ, ਐਂਡ ਕੰਮ ਤੇ ਵੀ ਮੈਂ ਪੁੱਛਦੇ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਪਾਲ what do you feel, what you going to do? I said I don't feel nothing. I said the only thing I'm happy about is ਮੈਂ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਕਾਰ Buckingham Palace ਵਿੱਚ ਅੰਦਰ ਚਲਾਉਣੀ ਆ। I'm going to say to everyone ਮੈਂ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਕਾਰ ਕੁਈਨ ਨੂੰ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਮਿਲਣ ਗਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ। So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Perks of winning MBE, yes. You can drive your car into Buckingham Palace.
Buckingham Palace.
So Buckingham Palace, from my personal perspective, I've always been there as a tourist. Yeah. But then how did you feel when you were entering in there, in that area, that today I'm here for a purpose and that I'm going to be recognized as a person with my name, not just as somebody who's just getting a picture clicked outside the palace? How did that feel?
I felt very humbled and very proud that I, as a Sikh, was recognized and that they recognized that a Sikh was going to get an MBE, and I was able to go to Buckingham Palace to represent Sikhism, because at the end of the day, when you win award or anything, you can't do it individually. To kalla nahi banda nahi kar sakda. So टीम एफर्ट होंदी आ कई पासे सपोर्ट होंदी आ जे बंदा मैं सोचा मैं कल्ला ही हाँ कल्ला अच्छी कर सकता कदी नहीं हो सकता पहला तो हुंदा गुरु जी उन्हें चेता करो he's on who's guiding you in the right direction.
That's true.
Sometimes बंदा सोचता नहीं मैं why is he doing this? You go through your life with highs and you go through lows and तो बंदा सोचता कि क्यों? But he's doing it for the right reason. So number one, I was proud that I was able to uphold the values of Sikhism and do what Guru Nanak taught us to do, which was try and do selfless seva without ego. So going to get my medal was an honour to represent the Sikhs and also my family and also my friends and everybody who supported me, including the Sikh channel, over all these 10 years. And it's a 10-year anniversary of the Sikh channel as well.
Exactly.
So
it's double celebration for us.
It's another celebration as well.
You are part of Sikh channel family. A family member of ours has, achieved such a high position, such a prestigious medal. And साडी 10-year anniversary भी हैगी आ उत्तों साडे सारियां दे गुरु महाराज जी दा 550वां प्रकाश पुरब भी हैगा आ Hasn't 2019 just turned out to be the best year of your life maybe?
I think 2019 is an exceptional year because there's a lot of positive things going on in the Sikh community. The Sikh community, there's lots of people up in law who's doing a lot of work, whether it's to do with serving food to the community, the various projects that they're doing all over the world. The Sikh channel been doing the project in Nepal to help the people there and also build the Gurdwara there. Now over in Pakistan to celebrate the Guru Nanak's 550th. And for myself, I'm going to go and climb up to Everest Base Camp to celebrate Guru Nanak's 550th. So there's a lot of positive things going on. People don't realise how much good work our community is doing all over the world.
That's true. And any one moment in the past, कदे भी ऐसा दिमाग च आया सी कि एक दिन मैंने भी MBE मिलूगा?
ये तो बंदा सोचता मैं कोई award मिला या recognition लमा, and that's the reason why you're doing it. Then that's the wrong reason to do it. You don't do it because you expect something back. Because if you are, they're delni say. So if you do seva because you want to do the seva. Do the seva because you've got the opportunities. If you got, it may be that you've got the right skill, so you can go and do some seva. So it's not always about money. It may be like when we go and build the orphanages in Tanzania, or I've been over to Romania to get the children off the street. It's not because I've got money, it's because I'm willing to put myself out and use what little bit of knowledge that I've got to do something positive. But if you got money, then sometimes you can't go yourself and do it. And in that case, then you contribute your daswan in various charitable ways to say, look, I can't do it. You made the say to Sikh channel, I can't do it, but Sikh channel, you're doing a lot of positive work. Why don't you do it? Or sometimes people give me money and I go, okay, when I come back, I remember many years ago to Tanzania, and these girls were being sold as sex slaves and they were, trying to lead in bad ways. And the orphanage over there took them off the street and then they came to our team and said, look, we want to build them some kitchen facilities. So we went over there to build kitchen facilities and somebody came to me and said, Aghia Pal, here's some money. I said, I'm not asking for any money because I'm just doing my seva. They said, no, we know that you put the money in the right place. So when we went over there, we built a new kitchen, we painted it, and then we needed all the cooking utensils. So, and they said, oh, we need some more money for cooking utensils. I said, don't worry, go and buy it. I'll give you the money. And then when I came back to England, I said, Paji, here, the money that you gave me, this is where I spent it. And here are the photographs and whatever. So he was happy because he knew he could trust me to spend the money wisely.
That's true. Also, money sometimes becomes people's excuse for not being able to achieve something, or we don't have enough money. But do you think the charity work that you have done, all the good work that a person should be doing, even Gurbani says, apni seva karo. Do you think money plays that big a role that people can make it an excuse कि है नहीं तां ਅਸੀਂ सेवा नहीं कर सकते?
No, don't ever think. I never कहीं मैं पैसे नहीं सोची था, because जो कुछ होना हो ना. There's lots of projects that people are doing, and they go, okay, Paul, we've done this, and we don't know. It's because there are people around you recognize the good work that you're doing.
That's true.
So I say I'm very, very lucky that over all these years, there's always been good people around me to support me.
Yeah.
I've never had to worry.
Yeah.
You know, I've had to put the effort in. You know, it's not easy.
Yeah.
I've had to put the effort in, but the people around me are very, very good, and I can always say, pick up the phone and say, look, I need help with this, and they go, yeah, we'll come. Sometimes we go and do work at the Gurdwara, install sound systems and, you know, do other bits and pieces, and I just pick up the phone and say, look, lads, next week I need to come here because we need to do all this work. And they'll say, yeah, we're there. And that's the kind of thing. And vice versa, they can call upon us. And it's the same with the Sikh channel, you know, if we need to do any work with the Sikh channel, and, you know, we'll pick up the phone and we just, you know, help each other.
That's true. Talking about the people and support and the system, who have been a very key person in your life, you know, providing you that support system which you required through this journey?
I think there's lots of people, but what you don't realize is that when you look around what type of people there are. I'll give you an example. I went to Africa. I don't know whether you can get the picture. There's a picture of a boy wearing a Manchester United top.
Yeah.
If you can get that
Let's
picture,
have the picture on
you know,
the screen
if you get that. And what it was, we used to go to this orphanage. That's John. Look,
Yep.
if you look at his, it's facing backwards. I used to go there, and he used to talk to me, and he didn't know what he wanted to do. And we used to talk about, and I used to talk about college, education, and all the things, you know, that we think we accept as normal over here.
Yeah.
But over there, they don't get those opportunities.
That's true, yeah.
So we used to talk about it, and I never thought about anything at all. About 2 years later, I went back and I thought, I want to go and meet John. Just because because, you know, he gave us so much love and PR. I went back 2 years later, and he's not at the orphanage anymore. And I said, where's John? And they said, well, he comes 16, so at 16 we have to let him go out into the outside world. And I said, do you know where he is? They said, well, yeah, we've found out. He went over and enrolled at college. So he's got a disability.
That's wonderful.
He didn't know what he was doing, but 2 years later, he's decided to make something of his life. You know, he's now ignored his disability. He's gone to college. He's learning something. He's my role model. These are the type of people I think about who give me the support around me. That's what I say. I'm very, very lucky that Guruji has given me and shown me a lot of good people around me to guide me.
You know, how important it is to have the feeling of making an impact, if you call it, in somebody's life. You know, how does that feel then?
I always say, if you go through life, do what you can do. Do your seva with a true heart. Treat everybody with respect. Don't knock anybody down. And you do not know what the consequences of your words are. You don't know what they're feeling like. You don't know that if you're walking down the street, that person may be
going through a lot.
A lot. He may feel, just imagine, he may be thinking of killing himself.
Exactly, yeah.
You walk down there and you say a bad word to him. Then you may not see that person again, but that person may have died. It's your word. But vice versa, he may be feeling like that, and all you do is smile at him, or you say hello, this stranger you've never seen before. Now, he's going to say, all of a sudden, he'll feel, oh, nobody recognizing me, nobody's seen me. Oh, this person has seen me as a human being. That little smile, saying hello, could change his life. And you may have saved his life. And without realizing it. So the consequences of your words are very, very important. So I will say, go through life and try to be positive. You know, you don't go out to be a role model. You know, you don't go out to be a role model. Just be positive and support each other. everybody goes through tough times, but just try to be there for them.
That's true. And how important also it is to have that vision, you know, to envision something that this is how we're going to do it, because every step that you take, it requires proper planning. I know there might be some newbies who are just, you know, who just want to do something. They might find some few steps they you know, to explore what they want to do, how they want to do. But then over time, it is important to build a vision of what you want to do. How have you always managed to do that?
I think at the beginning, I used to be scared. Scared to make a decision. Scared to take on a different challenge. Scared to try something new. But either you've got to change your mindset and stop being afraid, you know, or you need people around you say, don't worry, we're there for you. Once I made that decision, you know, to not be afraid anymore, I said, no, every opportunity that I get, I will take. And as I started taking the opportunities, I started enjoying myself even more. My life became more happier because now I was taking the opportunities, I was making decisions to do the right thing for the right people. So if there's people out there who are afraid, what have you got to lose? If you don't make the decision and if you don't take a chance, you'll never achieve anything, you know. So take the opportunities, and if you need any help and guidance, the Seek channel will give you support in any of your projects and things like that, or they can put you in contact with myself, and then we can see how we can help you, because, you know, we've taken people up to Kilimanjaro. Somebody's had a project that they wanted to raise money for a hospital in Creechio, you know, in Africa, because babies were dying every year, and they said, no, we want to raise money to refurbish this hospital. So I trained these people up for a year, and then we took, you know, apne Sikh gore, you know, young apne kudiyan and apne bande, and we took 20 people up to the top of Kilimanjaro, and they raised over £85,000. That was their project, but I got the opportunity to do some positive service to help a community somewhere else.
Hanji, what were those challenges that made you the person that you are today? Some challenges that you faced. It was a tough time, but going through them was very important to shape you into the best version of yourself.
You always get through challenges in life and whatever. I think, like I said, I used to be afraid, but one day Guruji spoke to me, and he, you know, he basically told me to stop worrying. He said, "You're gonna be satisfied with what you've got, and anything after that is a bonus." And I remember, you know, and once I heard those words, I don't know how the hell, sorry words, how it happened or whatever, because I never expected to hear the words from Guruji, and I did hear them. That is what changed my life.
That's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful.
It gets me emotional, but that's what happened.
Oh, everybody, you know, I think everybody has one pushing point in life. You know, that point comes and you suddenly realize, what's my purpose? Hello, what am I doing? Talking about all this, how is I know the children are very happy, they're absolutely delighted, but then you must also be having that father-daughter, father-son moment, you know, but then with the children. What inspiration do they take from you? Have they, you know, some things that they must have told you, this is what we get to learn from your dad?
Well, sometimes I'd say I learn from them. I remember me and my daughter, we went to climb Kilimanjaro. This is quite a few years. In 2013, I remember we climbed Kilimanjaro. He was going to be sleeping 7 days, you know, he's going to be on the mountain. 6 nights we were going to be sleeping on the mountain. It was going to be, I knew it was going to be hard, but I thought, yeah, I'm going to be strong and I'm going to go with my daughter.
Yeah.
I remember day 1, 2, on day 3, we was going up the mountain, and the mountain threw everything at us. Sometimes we couldn't see in front of us, sometimes it rained, then it stopped, then the wind came. Meri bus ho gayi.
No.
You know, at the end of day 3, I got to the camp, got changed in my clothes, and we went to eat something. Meri bus ho gayi. And there, I just started crying. I'm there crying like, anything. And it was my daughter who goes, Dad, don't worry. She said, we'll get there. We'll get through this together. So sometimes, it's your children who will also inspire you as well. But we got to the top of whatever, and I always say to my daughter, you carried me emotionally and physically I help you. So, we work together as a team and we got to the top of the world. And my daughter even says to this day, Dad, she said, now that I got to the top of Kilimanjaro, she said, no matter what life throws at me, I can handle it.
Because that one experience teaches you a lot which you can probably not learn in a lifetime. It just takes one opportunity to learn so much. And team ਦੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਸੀਗੇ, if it ਤੁਸੀਂ ਤਾਂ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ projects ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ, through even UK firefighters ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੀਤੇ ਹੈਗੇ, and then of course I believe ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਉੱਥੋਂ ਵੀ ਕਾਫੀ training ਜਿਹੜੀ ਆ ਮਿਲੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ, how to work efficiently in a team, and a person is only considered efficient and helpful if he can work in a team. Individual players are not considered anything. Thodi ਇਹਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਗੱਲ ਕਰੋ so that the young viewers of the show, ਥੋੜਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗੇ.
It's very very important ਹੈਗੀ ਆ that ਜੇ ਬੰਦਾ ਸੋਚੇ ਮੈਂ ਇਕੱਲਾ ਆ, ਮੈਂ ਬੰਦਾ, I can do everything. ਹਾਂਜੀ. थोड़ा चले तो कर लूँगा. After that, you ain't gonna do that. I've been very lucky. With the fire service, I get a lot of support from the fire service. UK International Search and Rescue Team, the member here for the last 10, 11 years, nearly as long as the Sikh channel's been going as well. And we work as a team. When मैं डरता हुंदा सीगा, मैं सोचता मैं कि I'll be the only Asian there. सारे गोरे माड़े मोपा, they may be racist or डर बंदे डर हुंदा when you do something new. But I went on that team and they were like family. They were like family. I didn't have to worry anything I needed. They were there to support me, and I sometimes go, when I go out, they're more of a family with me when I go out than my family at home, because that's how much love they gave me. But it does teach you that you need to work together, and all the training that we've done together. And if you support each other, everything in life can become easy.
That's very true, very true. ਹੁਣ ਜੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਗੱਲ ਕਰੀਏ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਆਉਣ ਵਾਲਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਟ੍ਰਿਪ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਐਵਰੈਸਟ ਵੀ ਜਾਣਾ ਹੈਗਾ, ਇਟਸ ਗੋਇੰਗ ਟੂ ਬੀ ਦ 12th of November ਨੂੰ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈਗਾ UK ਤੋਂ for their next trip to Everest base camp. ਇੱਥੋਂ ਨੇਪਾਲ ਜਾਣਗੇ ਇਹ ਸਿੱਧਾ. 12th of November is very auspicious day ਸਾਡੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ. 550ਵਾਂ ਗੁਰਪੁਰਬ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਸ ਦਿਨ ਮਨਾ ਰਹੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ. ਇਸ ਤੋਂ ਸੋਹਣਾ ਦਿਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ. ਸਿਆਣੇ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਨਿਕਲਣ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਬਾਬਾ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਨਾਂ ਜਪੀਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ, ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੰਨੇ ਸੋਹਣੇ ਦਿਨ ਚੱਲੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਤੇ we wish you all the very best, a safe journey. But ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਇਹ ਟ੍ਰਿਪ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ, next trip to Everest base camp, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਥੋੜੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰੋ.
Sada planning ਸੀਗਾ Guru Nanak's 550th on the 12th. ਅਸੀਂ ਉੱਥੇ we wanted to be at the top of the mountain on the 12th. ਉੱਥੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀਗੇ. But because I was going to Buckingham Palace, which I went to yesterday, then I couldn't do it. So we've now planned it. So I've been to Buckingham Palace yesterday, and then we're going to leave on the 12th. So to start our journey to celebrate Guru Nanak's 550th. in my way.
ਬਿਲਕੁਲ, ਤੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੱਥਾ ਟੇਕਣਾ ਹੈਗਾ, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਨੇਪਾਲ ਬੰਕਟਵਾ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਵਿਖੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਿੱਖ ਚੈਨਲ ਨੇ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਦਰਬਾਰ, ਕਾਫੀ ਸੰਗਤਾਂ ਨੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਸੇਵਾ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪ ਜਦੋਂ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰਾ ਹਲੇ ਸੀਗਾ ਨਹੀਂ, ਉਦੋਂ ਵੀ ਮਿਸਟਰ ਆਗਿਆ ਪਾਲ ਨੇ ਕਾਫੀ ਹੈਲਪ ਦਿੱਤੀ, ਜਿਹੜੀ ਵੀ ਇਨਫੋਰਮੇਸ਼ਨ ਹੋ ਸਕਦੀ ਆ, ਜਿੰਨੀ ਨੌਲੇਜ ਸੀਗੀ, ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਆਈਦਾ, ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਜਾਈਦਾ, ਉੱਥੇ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਅਰੇਂਜਮੈਂਟ ਕਰੀਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਵੀ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰਾ, ਤੇ ਕਾਫੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉੱਥੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਆਪਣਾ ਮੱਥਾ ਟੇਕਣਾ ਹੈਗਾ 550ਵਾਂ ਗੁਰਪੁਰਬ ਦਾ. ਤੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਆਪ ਵੀ ਗਏ ਸੀਗੇ ਨੇਪਾਲ, ਤੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਸੋਹਣਾ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਕੇ. ਹੁਣ ਅਸੀਂ ਦੇਖਣਾ ਚਾਹਾਂਗੇ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇੰਨਾ ਸੋਹਣਾ ਇਹ ਤੋਹਫਾ ਮਿਲਿਆ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ ਫਰੋਮ ਦ ਕੁਈਨਸ ਆਫਿਸ. ਅੱਜ ਸਰੂਜ ਸਾਡੇ ਜਿੰਨੇ ਵੀ ਵਿਊਅਰਸ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ ਵੇਟ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ ਦੇਰ ਦੇ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਮੈਡਲ ਦੇਖਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ. ਲੈਟਸ ਹੈਵ ਅ ਲੁੱਕ ਐਟ ਯੂਰ ਲਿਟਲ ਬੇਬੀ ਨਾਓ.
Yeah, very, very honoured and privileged that I, as a Sikh, on Guru Nanak's 550th, was awarded an MBE from the Queen. So this is what is the medal
that
I've got. This is the MBE I've got because of the support of the Sangat, the support of the people around me, the support of the Sikh channel, the support of my family. So this is, I will put it on the side, but that's the medal that I've been awarded. If you want.
I can hold it, please. And I feel very proud holding this medal. ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਅੱਗੇ ਪਾਲ ਘੁੰਮਣ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਗੱਲਬਾਤਾਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਬਟ ਟੁਡੇ ਹੀ ਹੈਜ਼ ਮੇਡ ਅਸ ਪ੍ਰਾਊਡ ਐਕਸੈਪਸ਼ਨਲੀ ਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਮੈਡਲ ਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਮੈਡਲ ਮਿਲਿਆ ਹੈਗਾ ਇੱਕ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਰੈਕਗਨੀਸ਼ਨ ਮਿਲਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਤੇ ਸਿਰਫ ਇਹ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਤੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਸਾਰੀ ਸਿੱਖ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦੀ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਤੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇੰਨੇ ਵੱਡੇ ਪੈਡੈਸਟਲ ਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਰਿਪਰੈਜ਼ੈਂਟ ਕੀਤਾ ਪੂਰੀ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਨੂੰ ਤੇ ਇਹਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਆ ਇੰਨੀ ਗੱਲ ਮੈਡਲ ਦੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ
No, it's true. This medal is not for me. This is a medal for all the Sikh community, and hopefully it'll inspire you to say, look, we can also do some positive stuff. There's people already doing a lot of good work there, but I want to say to our younger generation, look, you can achieve anything in your life. Don't let anything stop you. You have the opportunities, but you just got to take them. I had the opportunity to take them. I didn't do it for an MBE. I've been doing a lot of Seva for a lot of years. As the Sikh channel knows that we work together on a lot of different projects. I'm with the UK International Search and Rescue Team, do a lot of Seva and deploy to earthquakes in Indonesia and Nepal and everywhere else, and gone over to do a lot of work in orphanages in Romania and Africa. I didn't do it for this medal, but if I've been recognised, it's nice for a Sikh to be recognised by the Queen and being awarded the MBE, and hopefully it will inspire other people to say, look, we want to do some good positive work as well.
Exactly.
And hopefully you will make me proud by not just getting one MBE, you'll get lots of MBEs and CBEs and OBEs, and why not even a knighthood.
Very well said. You have done very well. We are so proud of you. ਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਕੇ ਹੋਰ ਵੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਚੰਗਾ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਹੈਗਾ ਤੇ 12 ਨਵੰਬਰ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਨਵੀਂ ਟ੍ਰਿਪ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ the next milestone, you have things coming up to you one after the another. ਰੱਬ ਕਰੇ ਐਦਾਂ ਹੀ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਕਰਨ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇਹ ਸਫ਼ਰ ਅੱਗੇ ਤੋਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਨਿਊ ਅਚੀਵਮੈਂਟ ਦਾ ਚੱਲਦਾ ਜਾਏ ਸਿੱਖ ਚੈਨਲ ਦੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਵਿਊਅਰਸ ਤੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਸਟਾਫ ਵੱਲੋਂ we wish you hearty congratulations and ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਅੱਗੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ all the very best ਜੀ
Okay, thank you very much for your kind word, and thank you very much the Sikh community for supporting me over all these years. Whatever I've needed, you've been there for me. Even when I've been feeling down, you've been there to pick me up, and so this is a recognition for all your support that you've given me and all the love you've given me, especially on Guru Nanak's 550th.
But I would like that your sign-off statement becomes a top tip that the young viewers can follow for their own journeys, because it's not every day that somebody from your background, your stature comes up to Sikh channel. So anything that you would like to say to the young viewers who are looking, no matter what field they're working in, and then we can wrap up the show.
It's very simple. Everybody has the ability to achieve. Everybody has it in them to do seva. What's stopping you? There's nothing stopping you. So go out there, take the opportunities, make yourself proud, make me proud, make your community proud, and make Guru Nanak on his 550th year proud.
That's it. Thank you so much ਜੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੰਨੀ ਸੋਹਣੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪੂਰੀ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਦੱਸੀ ਤੇ ਇਟਸ ਅ ਵੈਰੀ ਇੰਸਪੀਰੇਸ਼ਨਲ ਸਟੋਰੀ ਆਫ ਆਗਿਆ ਪਾਲ ਤੇ ਉਮੀਦ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਇੰਸਪੀਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਮਿਲੀ ਹੋਣੀ ਆ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਸਿੱਖ ਚੈਨਲ ਦੇ ਫੇਸਬੁੱਕ ਪੇਜ ਤੇ ਵੀ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਦੇਖ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ ਤੇ YouTube ਪੇਜ ਤੇ ਵੀ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਦੇਖ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ ਸੇਵ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ ਐਂਡ ਇਫ ਐਨੀਬਡੀ ਐਵਰ ਵਾਂਟਸ ਟੂ ਸਪੀਕ ਟੂ ਆਗਿਆ ਫॉर ਐਨੀ ਕਾਈਂਡ ਆਫ ਐਡਵਾਈਸ ਗਾਈਡੈਂਸ that you would like to have ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਿੱਖ ਚੈਨਲ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਕੰਟੈਕਟ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ at info@sikhchannel.tv ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਈਮੇਲ ਈਮੇਲ ਆਗਿਆ ਰਾਹੀਂ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਪਹੁੰਚਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੱਥੇ 0121380150 ਤੇ ਕਾਲ ਕਰਕੇ ਆਗਿਆ ਦੀ ਕੰਟੈਕਟ ਡਿਟੇਲਸ ਵੀ ਲੈ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ। ਹੀ ਇਜ਼ ਆਲਵੇਜ਼ देयर ਫॉर all of you to guide you all। ਸੋ ਇੱਥੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਫਤਿਹ ਬੁਲਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।